All right. Hello. Oh dear. I don't know how much my voice will be able to take today. I don't know how much my voice will be able to take today. I am feeling quite a bit of a cough. In any case, I will do my best. Hmm. Hmm. All right. There was shoot names that I need to remember. Arvis and Arvis Vincent. You know what? Before I begin roleplay, let's do our best. Characters that I know. We have Evan Mental Sunday, Salazar, I don't remember their name. Shoot. Gobby. Tyrion. Have not been introduced to them. Ipsum. Lalani. Ava. Sally. Earl. Jasmine. Seen Delilah. Arvis. Cecilia. Vincent. Erebos. I don't know Erebos. Skylar. I've met them, but I haven't met them. And we'll figure out the rest.
Oh,
Sounds
the
very
guy with the
tired,
chains.
doesn't she?
Gotcha.
Yes.
Her? A bit, yeah. I see that her
Hmm.
horns
Hence why I
from
said it's going to be a
the bandages
very
on.
challenging fight.
Oh.
Hmm. That reminds me. I hope Effie's okay. Through
Wait,
guys
hold on.
through
Let me
Tyrion
just
and
phone him
Dur.
for a moment.
I haven't seen her in a day.
Or there's something awful. I imagine probably recovering.
Perhaps something
Yeah,
silver
her
a lapis.
character
Doing a
was
phenomenal job
correct.
with the guns. Yeah, there are days when
Hello?
I'm all not here, and I need to help take care of these people, because if I just tell them, hey, give me like an extra couple of weeks because I have to wait, I can't do that. I have to be there to help these people. It's part of my job at this point. Which, it's not like I'm complaining. I've got it. It's just, it's stressful. It's tiring. Doesn't help that every other day, that like the moment that I decide that I'm a little bit irritated, or hey, maybe the work's kind of getting to me a bit, I get people who immediately jump down my throat, and then it just turns into, well, you were an asshole to me that day. Yeah, well, what am I doing for the town? What are you doing for the town? Respectfully.
I mean, you do have the right to say that in the end of the day. It's been not something they've always made out vocally, but in the end of the day, we as craftsmen, we are in itself keeping this town alive as much as the guards are. So if people start getting cross with you because you are starting to get stressed, I feel like you deserve to at least sometimes put your foot down.
Oh, we
You
haven't set
do
up your
good work.
desk yet. God fucking damn. I apologize. I'm gonna see about
It
later
is.
tonight, seeing if we can go ahead and...
It is no issue.
I'm aware it's not, but I told you that we would do it, and I'm not someone to go against my own word. It's just a simple desk anyways. It's relatively easy. Something that we can just knock out right quick within the day.
Well,
People will be too
just
busy
yourself
fighting
carpentry?
anyways, so... Bing, could you assist in crafting together a work desk so they can do their wood
Well,
carving?
Well, of course, lad. I mean, like I said, now that I know it, fucking hell, of course I'll do it. You focus on anything else, and if you see anything...
That's why
You're
I'm
fine.
asking. That's why I'm asking, Bing. Thank you very much.
Okay, lad.
All right.
Of course, man.
We'll see about
by all
getting the
means.
desk ready for you.
It would be very
I think,
appreciated. You do good work, though.
So I'm
So,
good at taking compliments, but thank you. I don't want to sit there and get egotistical. I'm not pride, I'm greed. I guess I greed too much work. I think that's just my grievous sin.
I feel like if that's the case, then
Apologies.
I feel like at that case that my wife has probably been rubbing off too much on me when it comes to being sloth. But by all means, greatness, lad. If you just give me one moment, lads.
Oh, of
If
course.
we've not,
Of course. Give me a moment.
we've probably not introduced each other yet. By all means, name's
I
Bing,
don't believe
Forge
so.
Master of the town. It's a pleasure.
My name
What
is
be your
Sophie.
name, lass? Sophie, lovely to meet you by all means. So, in itself, you need yourself a desk specifically for your wood carvings and all that stuff, or woodwork?
Vincent gave me a tour of the Crafters Guild, and there was space that he said would work as a desk.
Sure. Then,
I am
if you want to just quickly show me where that is, and then I can see exactly what I can set up when it comes to the matter. All right?
Of course.
Yes, come with me. Right. Okay, get my key. All right. So, in itself, for how long have you been in town? Have you been one of the more recent visits, or?
Yes, I've been in town for a week.
Right. So, where is it? Is it still here or upstairs?
Upstairs.
Of course, ma'am.
I am a woodwright by trade. I tend to make furniture and more recently masks.
Mask salesman. I can appreciate a good mask like that. I'm pretty sure there's a couple people who enjoy it.
Well,
beauty
I
of
suppose
keeping
the
themselves entertained with
masks
silly
are
masks.
mostly for myself.
Oh, all right. Right. Any particular reason why you enjoy masks so much? Or was it just the artistry behind it?
Right here.
Right, we can work with that space. So how big do you usually need your craftsman space? I'm assuming we're going to go from the corner down here. For like, can you give a measurement for how much work you might need?
I don't need much. This town has already been much too kind, and I do not wish for more debts to repay.
I mean, overall in itself, making a desk in itself for your workspace, that's gonna be like nothing in itself, of course. So, if you don't need that much space for your work, I'd say maybe like around halfway here, get yourself a nice comfortable chair in itself. So we could probably also put like a pile of wood in itself, some good craftsman material over here. I mean, overall, that should be doable. Did you already discuss a price with Vincent?
I have not yet.
Right, in itself. So, to kind of understand, are you sort of passing through in Leafside, or are you planning to stay more as a permanent resident in the future?
I intend to stay here for some time. You see, I come from a town in the east called Leaves.
Leaves? I feel like I've heard that name before. Go on.
It's not too far from here, so I suppose that would not be very surprising. But in any case, my workshop burnt down, and I am no longer welcome there.
Oh, shit, I'm sorry to hear that. I assume, is it like itself an accident occurred when it comes to the matter, or was there like vandalism or something?
It was an accident. Wood is quite flammable.
Oh, shame.
Now,
I mean, I do
unfortunately,
get that part. I understand
yeah.
it though.
I I suppose I was looking for a place to work and a place to stay which I have found, and that is good.
Well, I can safely say when it comes to that matter, Leafside is best known for being the town of second chances, so by all means, find yourself quite comfortable as soon as you get yourself more accustomed to everybody. But, yeah, no, simple work desk should be fine. I mean, base wood in itself, due to the fact that it is quite near some of the workplaces where Monday might work with some of the guns itself. I might double check and make sure to make the material in itself be simple wood, but at least put a more shine to it. There's a little bit more fireproof for the sake of it. Last thing we need is have your work just, combust because somebody might fuck up during a crafting process. So, that's gonna be fine.
I do not plan on that. The combusting part.
I mean, you don't, but at the end of the day, if you're going to stay here and you're going to be working here, you're going to be working with some of the other craftsmen, so making yourself feel comfortable and making yourself also feel secure about it. I'd say just a silver piece, and I'll throw the chair in right away as well if you're wanting to work with us. You're fine.
I see. I
Base
actually
desk,
have
nothing
some commissions already, so I will likely be able to
Wonderful.
pay as soon as I finish those.
Question is though, when it comes to wood cutting, I'm not sure. Do you still have your tools, or do you need those to be crafted as well?
Thankfully, I saved my tools.
By all means, man, then there's no problem with that. Yeah, like I said, simple crafting of a table, put that there, but the next day should be fine. Like I said, it's going to be a work of, I don't know, for me, carpentry like that, simple desk. Yeah, maybe like 1 or 2 hours, but I can do that during the end of the day. You'll be fine, ma'am. By tomorrow morning, you have this place set up so you can work.
Thank you. Once again, I do not need
Absolutely.
much, just a space to put my tools and materials.
No, absolutely.
It
Do
could
you
even
want
be
perhaps,
outside. This is already more than I could ask for.
would you want perhaps also for your tools when you have them here? Would you want a little box itself where you can put the tools in, or just you're going to keep them on you most of the time?
I suppose a box could not hurt.
Absolutely, I'll make that as well. I'll do that for free, even if you're willing to work with us here for a while when it comes to mask making. I'll do that, no worries, lass. By all means. Like I said, if you give me the silver, I'll make sure to get that table done by the end of the day, and you have it tomorrow.
I understand. I have some planks to fix in town hall.
Wait, what happened in the town hall? Did they break some?
I don't know, but there is a hole in the floor, and it needs fixing.
Okay, I'm gonna need to check that out myself, but fair enough. But yeah, by all means, like I said, it'll be fine on that front. You find yourself well accustomed with everybody, and I'm sure if you already have a couple commissions, a silver piece, it's gonna be nothing for you, so you'll be okay. By all means, ma'am. I'll get that whole thing fixed up, and you, as soon as you have the silver piece, come to me and I'll work on it.
All right.
By all means, the pleasure is all mine. Do enjoy the day, and of course, enjoy the tournament as well. Pretty sure that's going to be exciting to watch as well.
Of course. Thank you.
There you go.
I suppose if I may ask, just as a reminder, what was your name again?
Bing, town blacksmith, forge master.
I see. I will do my best to remember. There have been lots of introductions.
It's fine, by all means. Oh, believe me, when I first got here, probably the town was about half the size of it. And believe me, some of the names back in the day were a little bit more complicated. We still have people like Ophelia here from the old times. Gobi was also easy. But some of the names, it took me bad. Good like 2 to 3 weeks for me to get everybody down. I'm pretty sure you'll be fine there. You seem like a smart lass. Still though,
All right.
see. Do have the forge and of course, who else am I need to talk to? Right.
Normally it just takes roughly about a day or two to actually get the armor all nice and broken in.
Greetings, ma'am.
Just a second pair of skin for most people.
Oh, means. Is everything going alright? I've not seen.
To just go there and pretend to work for like 1 minute and then leave. Just say we did it. I honestly don't remember which way it was. I think it was this way. Yeah, right here. We do the thing where we go. Just hang out here for like 30 seconds and then leave because I'm not interested in the work roleplay. And that's long enough. Maybe if there's another reason to come back, we can do more. There's a reason to come back with somebody else, but that's it. That's all. It's all the work roleplay they're getting from me. Now I keep an eye out for Arvis.
Let's see if we get lucky.
Pardon us.
You think they got any treasures?
Can't say that I was looking very particular for that.
I guess one easy. Get the strawberry? That's kind of cute.
What do you do with the jam?
She gets really excited and like eats it.
Just yank it out.
It sounds cute when the way you describe it.
So,
What about you, Claude?
Very
So what do you
subjective.
think is...
I've never, to be honest.
See, that's a matter of opinion. Yeah.
I think I'm nervous too.
Yeah.
What do you think is...
I'm gonna fucking shit myself.
if something say gets stuck on
Wait,
Like, in general...
Ibsen wasn't she the carpenter?
into the center.
Oh yeah, I can't do it right now, but you're the one that's supposed to be fixing my wand.
Yes, I believe so.
Well, I can't do it today, but someone wants to look at my wand, but I told them that you're capable of looking at my wand, so I'm gonna have to do that some other time because I need to fight with my wand today.
I see.
Too small to see.
I'm keeping you in mind. I was busy fixing the floor in town hall.
He has desires to like.
I don't know if this is
Does it look good?
I was teasing him about it before.
I suppose I don't know how it looked before. Otherwise, I would say it looks better than it did before. But I did not see it before it had a hole.
equivalent of like constipation.
What? Is that the butt thing? The one where they stuck the butt in it? They fucking broke the podium with it, the butt or something. I've said butt too many times. I'm just gonna walk away. I'm very tired right now.
I have no idea, but whatever it was Arvis.
I'm just gonna.
Like got really embarrassed and ran away.
I believe it.
Yeah.
All right, good to know.
Okay.
Very good to know.
So ask him how his
At least I
dreams
don't have to
work.
worry about my crystals getting delayed by 3 days.
You want to get cradled.
Well, what?
Do you work here? I suppose you do. I would like something to drink. I am rather thirsty.
Okay. Have drinks. Listed there. What?
My brain's hurting.
If what suggestion Lilani can offer?
I would prefer tea.
Okay. Which tea? 2 teas. Astani tea?
How are
Other
you
tea.
talking?
Suna green tea. Which one?
Have
Green eyes?
the
Yeah, okay.
you
Which one is cheaper?
I don't even know anymore.
Both same price. 2 coin.
You
Hmm.
have
I
you,
guess I would
like,
say
never
like our
Can I
this
talk?
Monday.
like reach
I suppose
into
I
your
will
head and, like, chat
stick with the Astana tea.
Okay. One moment.
Last time I remember, I don't think I have one. I look like I have one back there.
Romantically. Have fresh tea made. I actually never.
All I see
Want
is
cream?
blue.
Want sugar?
And that's
No,
a
thank you.
decision, no.
Okay.
No one
What
comes
if your
to
brain
mind.
is blue?
Yeah.
Well. It's hot. Be careful. 2 coin. 2 copper.
Are you
Here you go.
Thank you.
Because he helps you out a lot.
Tea same color as its fingernails.
I guess you don't.
I didn't know you had it in you.
No
That's the face that I saw.
I suppose it is.
So I wasn't crazy.
All props broken. Enjoy.
Thank you.
I have
It does
never been
match.
this, like,
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Your tea.
speechless in my life.
You remember the
I
one that
can't
ate
even
the meat
like think of words to say in response to such information. Everything I knew was just
in
vague.
these times, spirits are considered an enigma. I don't know if I
He just tried to get to your mid-pass.
I'm not smart enough for this shit.
Okay, what do we actually want to do? What do we actually want to do?
You seem like you'd know a lot of big words, though.
If he is.
Hmm.
Then there's more than just
If he
personal.
wants meat pies. But hopefully he's not just with me for my cooking.
Maybe one
killing.
day you will learn the magical scripture of.
Oh, don't do that. That's not nice.
writing.
Okay, I'll set up a tournament to just fight him, and then I'll
I have never been so
squish
shocked
him
in
like a
my
bug.
life.
Like, you...
Yeah, literally
Like,
everything
you
around me
possibly
is
could,
crumbling.
because
This is
you
like
quite
information I
have so
never
many
knew I'd
weapons
learn.
right now. I think...
I don't have any
to
weapons
be
either.
hand to hand.
That's my class.
The more you know,
You got class.
You would... Yes, that's
yes.
a weapon, though. That
Somehow I
technically
know.
counts as a weapon.
I also got that.
You would, like, tear up...
Like Isaac does the
so
hammer
you
with
would squish
the
him into
sun passes through his
on it.
paw and like does a little rainbow
Do that.
across as he goes. The more you know.
Ooh, a mystery
Yeah.
gun.
Yeah, that person, that noble was kind of shorter. Maybe I could just like check them in the face and like knock them out.
What?
Okay,
Just
so
please be
our
careful.
inn is right above over
Yay,
there. That's
If
yay.
I have
over
a big
there
sword,
is
I'll
the
just walk over
tavern.
it and just like,
I was
Alright.
say right above it.
I'll just knock him out.
I'm going to bring my tray back in and
But usually the
Could you use your
people
tail?
let me
that
just
I don't think
fall
it's
onto the
open at the
fucking
moment.
floor.
Why?
She
You
has a
said during the day.
sword? I don't know. I don't really want to.
Oh,
Put
no,
nothing
you
in
don't.
between us.
Should I do that? Yeah, don't do that. I don't think you
No
want to nap
promises.
tail.
I tend to do that a lot.
Yeah, she's not
Goodness,
the
can I walk
Well, then
straight?
maybe you could get
beastkin,
some
so I don't
give me
know.
my stuff.
over
She wouldn't be
This is
opposed to
something
just
that
cutting
could
off someone's tail.
happen.
I
You
guess.
won't be allowed to cut off limbs, right?
Do you have any coins?
Oh goodness. Oh,
There's medical on standby. I don't believe that's the goal, but something. If someone has a really
I brought
sharp,
back the
sharp sword.
thing,
Good
the
luck.
plate.
Okay,
I
thank-
mean,
Thank you.
yes, I'm not gonna let it happen.
Thank you. It's delicious.
Worst case,
There
I'm
you
gonna
are.
curl my tail enough to block it
He
with
just
my
hands you
sword.
the teacup and it's like
From getting cut in
completely
half.
clean and shiny.
Ooh.
And I
Have a
plan
good
to keep
day.
distance and then
Thank you. You too.
let
You
them tire
too.
themselves out, and then I'll probably just grab them and
Have a good day.
Yeah, let's
Squish
forget
them.
over that.
Thank you.
Oh, one more.
That I do not want more. I just wanted to say that was the best tea I've ever had. I feel refreshed and energized.
I mean, I don't really have much to
Well,
prepare.
remember? Okay,
Just
make
myself tired
make
with
for you
casting
again.
magic. I offered
Tomorrow
some
or later.
That would help him train a bit. That's a bit different, but
Okay.
Just went out the door.
He's running.
Yeah.
Okay.
May be able to catch him.
no,
Oh, is that for the tournament?
I'm scared.
But is there nothing we can do to help you?
Not really.
I don't think.
I mean, maybe some cooking would keep me on edge, but unless you can do something in particular.
I met him yesterday night. We started jamming together. It was really fun.
Do you think you can manage
I
Girlfriend.
Excellent.
So she's the one that ate the glass.
Excellent. That's actually perfect.
His mask is carried over by a battle man who does not know what God is.
It was one
It's fine. I drill. I need drill more.
reinforced class.
I need to calm down. Espresso too much. I communicate. I speak to God. The drink is not good.
It was a
Poor
guard.
Ruben.
Yeah, potentially you might need to relax yourself on that front, like I said. But yeah, no, absolutely.
You want me to cradle you?
We'll also have to like. Could you just hold the glasses for a second?
Yeah,
Yeah, just it's fine. It's not that heavy. Just need to back down a little bit.
That sounds
In
fine.
order to get the mask in, we have to. What do you need? What do you need?
Do you
To
actually
get
want
the mask in it, I feel like we need to flip the boat
I'm
upside
asking
down,
you,
which
will
might
that
be
help you relax?
Uh,
putting it in the water.
we can
I
try.
mean, if you want us to do that and you know get it onto water, it might be a little bit difficult. You know, any sort of like.
Anna, come and
on it
sit
is gonna
down.
be,
Now sit down. Come on.
I would prefer that. So.
What is that? What are you doing?
Nah, it's a sign of respect. You gotta like hold your hand out like this. This one.
I'll be watching. No, you'll be watching me. We'll be watching each other. But good
Yeah,
luck.
I
I know
know
what
you-
I'm trying to
I'm
say.
sorry.
There we go. And then we grab our hands together and we pull.
I'm not certain if I
so
see
excited.
anyone.
You'll do
Speak
great.
with them. Speak with
Amar.
Amelia. Amar.
Amelia? A bad with name.
Amar. I'm pretty sure you got it. Amar.
She rummages through it and she pulls out like a little it's like a really nice black backed book for you to write in blank pages. And she pulls out little quill. Here you go.
Like a full
These for you.
He takes the book in the
Oh.
bin, he just stuffs it into his like
Right, but yeah, no, the
now
boat,
that's going
absolutely, when it comes to the mast, everything, I can work on that, I can probably get myself, if you want to do that, I don't mind lending you my tools when it comes to, you know, getting a proper hole in there for the mast. If not, I can work on it in that sense overnight, make sure it's properly adjusted in there. It's totally fine either way.
Yeah, that, we'll see, Not entirely sure yet.
Myself, it'll be fine on that front. Right. So I need to bring this to the... Ah, well, there you go. Here's a lad. There you go, lad.
Thank you.
Do enjoy yourself, your little glasses when it comes to that fend.
We need the fucking
Exactly. Get that visor going. Thank you. By all means. Do keep yourself safe when you're going in there. I'm not sure who your opponent's going to be, but I have definitely seen there's a couple of fierce fuckers out there.
The large lady from Airy.
Excuse me,
Wherever she went.
Please no hostilities in the forge. If you want to argue,
I've not really met them before. I've only seen that passing, by all means. Phoenix is also enjoyable.
I want to go get my helmet then and...
He got cradled so hard it knocked him out.
Holy shit. Should have been me.
It'd been you, not him. It's not fair.
Oh, I get it. It's fine.
Oh, I said, lad. You, nope, there he goes. Yep, no, not there. It's fine. Oh, I said, do keep yourself in mind, keep yourself safe, and I'll work on the boat. You do enjoy yourself when it comes to the tournament. Are you fighting as well today?
Yeah. Oh, no, I'm doing security, so I've got to go get my helmet. So, you know, just in case.
Sure, lad. Go get yourself set up and everything.
Right. Thanks, Bing.
All good. All right.
It is quite lively. It is quite lively today with the tournament going on.
It definitely is. I mean, it's usually lively all the day in Leafside, by all means. Holy fuck, who's that posh bastard? Anyway, regardless of that matter, yeah, I mean, Leafside's always been a lively town, you know? There's usually hustling, bustling, people got their own stuff to do, you know? It's... The longer you stay here, the more you realise that despite everything, this is more just a normal Leafside day. So, do keep in mind, though, some people... how do I say this? Some people like to get a little bit quirky out here and, you know, a little bit rambunctious. So, just be sure that if anything sort of happened, which could be worrisome to you, tell that to the guard. If the guards are the problem, tell that to the mayor. And if all of them are the problem, you come to me. Myself, I like to consider myself a little bit more of an advisory role within the town. If anybody gives you any sort of trouble, feel free to reach out to me. I'll gladly check in with him as well. You know,
I see.
Being the new person might be a little bit scary, seeing all the new faces and everything, you know. Can get overwhelming. Never be afraid of that.
Thankfully, most people here seem quite understanding.
Oh, they definitely are. Like I said, Leafside's a town of second chances, you know. Anybody who comes in here and wants to live here is usually for a reason or one another. So, it's understandable. But don't worry, even if you might have your own story, there's a lot of people here who can understand and will assist you.
Really, this was the first town I bumped into, so I suppose I don't have too much of a reason to be here in particular.
But still, I do wonder though, if you mind asking. So, like, I get your place, and I say this respectfully. I don't want to dig up anything, so tell me to stop if there's ever. But your place burnt down by the accident. Why did the town kick you out?
Well, I suppose I don't fully know. However, the people of the town are a bit less understanding than those here. You see,
I can understand
I suppose I could tell you the story. It is not very long.
Of course, by all means. I mean, of course we can have that conversation unless you wish to, you know, take part in the, at least watch the tournament. I mean, I won't stop you.
It is not a very long story.
By all means, feel free to. I'm listening.
Well, I suppose once upon a time, I went out into the forest, and a spirit decided to play a nasty trick on me. And ever since then, I have trouble speaking plainly.
I did notice that. I didn't want to really point it out or something because I didn't want to think maybe it might be, something that in the way or something that you can't control. But when I hear spirits, yeah, that does seem about right. We do have a couple people in town who got spirit problems as well, so you're going to be in good company when it comes to
I
that. They do have their
have
own ways.
met some of them.
Mm.
I
Do
used to
keep in
have
mind, though.
a
Go on.
I used to have a set of masks that helped me communicate. But well, this is the only one that did not burn.
Set of mask in itself. Is it more in a sense that, like, if I might be a little bit blunt, is it more of an emotional sense, or are they magical masks in itself that'll assist you with speech, or what specifically?
I am simply a woodwright. I do not know much about magic or spirits or...
No, I understand. But sadly about the spirits in itself, I also think that usually take people who don't understand what they're doing, You go into this thinking, oh, sure, this might seem like a lovely deal, or this might seem like a lovely scenario. They go deal with it, they confirm the deal or anything, and suddenly they wonder why they were fucked over. Lass, I'm very sorry. You're not the first one. I get it. But by all means, we're here to help. We're here to help. However it needs be. If you need an ear to speak, if you might hate to find a way, there's certainly enough people in this town who are quite educated in dealing with spirits. If you need help, Lisa will gladly provide. And if you're willing to provide as well by, selling your mask, taking commissions, and maybe even export them for our own sake, getting the money into some town in that sense, we'll be able to assist you with whatever needs be.
I am most interested in not being a bother, so I suppose I have told
lass.
the...
You don't seem like a bother. You seem like a lovely lass. Don't worry, don't say it about yourself like that.
Well, I'm glad you think that. The townspeople where I come from did not think so. In any case, I ask that you be a bit patient. I don't know. I mostly make masks for myself.
I'll tell you this, lass. As long as I see you actively trying your best to improve and work, I'll be the last one to start pushing you into a certain way. We all need to take the time that needs be. You're not going to be a bother, but if you're going to work, I'll know for a fact that you're going to try your best to, move towards the direction you want to be. As long as you do that, lass, I'll be here to support you along the way.
I appreciate it.
By all means. Of course. Let's see. At the table, I'm suddenly
They never even
to the wood aspects. Right.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It's just wood. It's wood.
Hold up.
It's fine. It's fine.
Put this aside for a second.
Any of the...
Did I sell any of the
All right, lad.
Any iron, steel, anything like that? Any of those? Just the wood?
Just the wood.
Okay.
Let me put you in my head for a second. So we have the Corsairs, right? They ask us for money for the dead. Like, straight up, they will not accept anything else. The amount of money that we should have given them should have been much higher. So to compensate, because I don't really have much wood production in Azimuth, I said, I'll give you pretty much all of the wood stock we have right now, and then you'll be able to make more than enough when you sell it in Azimuth. It was the most optimal solution I could think of in the moment because we have plenty of wood and we can get more, but I do apologize for putting more stress on you.
No, it's fine. If anything, it gives wood craftsmen and stuff things to do, which, I mean, hey, don't ever complain about commission work. You know what I mean? It's good to feel like you're benefiting the town in some way.
I'm happy to put a little bit more money into wood production.
Of course. We could actually have like a lumber yard. That'd be fantastic.
Hearing that in the aspect, I'll be able to provide any assistance I can when it comes to that. I mean, as soon as Alan is done with his entire fucking tournament bit, pretty sure we can get his ass back into the forest, starting to chop more. So, be fine on that front.
Yes, I do
Pretty sure once
apologize
Fern
about
shows
not
up again, there'll
conversing.
also be another thing.
I do apologize for not conversing with either of you, but I didn't really have a lot of time. They were leaving that day. And I figured out of anything I could give them, that was probably the, one that would bite us back the least.
Listen, not speaking to us about selling lumber stock is one thing. Throwing someone upwards and landing them on a crystal is a totally separate thing. You're fine.
Excuse me?
What
kind of analogy is that?
What I'm trying to tell you is there are some people who are making me want to go crazy in the town, and then there's you who just sold some wood. Oh no.
The alternative does sound quite dangerous.
Quite. Did you not hear about the boy who got injured in the cave?
You needed me?
Obviously not.
You say you needed me?
You didn't. That's why you were so confused.
Unless you're
Phoenix
talking about
decided.
No, okay. You just said Phoenix. I don't know. Somebody said my name. Yes. What?
No,
They were asking if they were needed.
Oh. Go on. Sorry.
Phoenix decided to go into the cave to get some light crystals.
What's up?
Upon doing so and traveling downwards, they snapped the rope that was down there. So him and one of the
do you need
newer
them
boys in
tools, or
town,
you
I
want me to
forget his
assist?
name, unfortunately. They
tools.
needed to get back out. So he attempted
Welcome, my
to
lad.
toss the boy upwards to get to the next level. Obviously, he didn't land too well and slipped and then fell downwards onto a crystal.
Do you know how to use them?
Those caves are extremely sharp. I flew down there to help some people out. Remember, I was there that day. I damaged my wing on those walls.
You're fine, lad.
Yes, you did, which is why I actually made safety preparations with the guards that were going to start preparating.
Don't break it,
Unfortunately,
bring it back,
I needed
you're
to
fine.
wait till after this tournament so I can do a town meeting with everyone and tell them no going to the caves unless you have A, B, or C, and also making sure that people are actually safe over there and they're not fermenting fish in the caves.
Why would they be fermenting fish?
I would run too.
Next. Hi. Found Jasmine. We'll come.
I don't know. I'm just waiting for everyone to get ready. I don't need to talk to
Hello,
them.
new citizen.
Okay. But they need to know, so let them know.
Traveler.
Oh, they were already
Yeah.
here.
Oh, okay.
Did you just get here?
Then wait and be lonely. Bye-bye.
Well, means.
Bye-bye.
I do travel.
Like I said, I'll be working on a table. I get this done by the end of the day. What else is on the commission sheet?
I forgot I hired you.
Like I told you, I've already handled them at this point. I already finished with the rod, I finished with the
Good.
armor.
Then
At this point, all I'm doing is just going through stock.
Currently having a tournament.
Then how about this, lad? If there's any further commissions coming in the day, I'm going to be staying a week for the time being. Send them over to me. Take yourself time to work on anything else, any sort of rest you can take a drink, anything like that. I'll be sure to take it over today.
If you have any interest in seeing any of our combatants fight,
Yeah, I wish I could convince myself that, but I'll try, big man, but I'm not too sure if that's happening at this point. My mind's kind of in work mode, and at this point I'm just kind of pushing through to keep stuff rolling.
Right, if
I'll
that
try.
means, then I'll probably just have to. If that's the case, then I'll probably just have to stick around you for a bit, and I'll have to play the fucking assholes, being like, "Well, Vincent's busy with other things, and I'll just take the work off of you." I'm not making you
If you
fucking
do that,
explode because
there's going to be
Go on.
issues. Please do not do that. Like I said before, I will try to do my best to make sure, but if there's work to be done, there's work to be done. I'm a grown man, I can make those decisions. Unless you wish to take away my right to make that choice. It's up to you on that one. I'm used to a couple people in town doing that, actually.
First of all, don't we... close lad. Thank you. Moment. Appreciate it. When it comes to that matter, first of all, don't fucking ever come to the idea that I'm gonna take away rights of you. You know exactly that's a fucking nut. They don't like having that joke around me. Second of all, who the fuck's taking away rights from you?
Do you know how many times I've been working and I get people who come by the forge and say, Vincent, you're overworking yourself because I'm doing my job, and then they try to make me stop all the time. If I am walking through the town and I'm even just trying to get some work done, I'll get people telling me, Vincent, calm down, sit down, take your time, relax, when there's a bunch of shit to be done. When the slaving thing was being done, I had people ready to just start causing violence left and right, just at the way. Like, yes, fine, Vincent's free. We'll fucking beat him down to the dirt. Get rid of all the slavers, all of this nonsense. Everyone willing to just make decisions for me, telling me what to do left and right, as if they don't think I can take care of myself or the job that I'm doing. I know everyone here is nice. It's very kind. I love the people here. I do. They'll never understand how much I love the people in this fucking town. But I'm a little bit sick and tired of constantly being told, Vincent, you're overworking. Vincent, you're overdoing this. Vincent, you're overdoing that. You know what happens when people aren't working in the town? The town suffers. As much as I would love to spend day in and day out talking about my feelings sitting upon the rooftop, that's time I could be spending making sure our ores are being smelted, making sure the forge is being taken care of, the tools are being refined. Did you know, by the way, that our farmers had been working with rusted old equipment for the past 2 to 3 weeks? Not till I went over to go engage with them was I actually able to find this out and refine and clean and make them new tools as well. They didn't even have hose or scythes because it had been broken. You see what I mean? Yeah. That's what happens when just people who are supposed to be working and helping the town are taking the time and enjoying themselves and sleeping and relaxing and drinking the night away. I can't do that. I can't. Because some people around this town are willing to let themselves suffer because they think the work is quote unquote below me or too simple. They don't want to waste my time. Well, no one's asking me to make fancy armor like my entire job is supposed to be around. Instead, all they're focused on is trying to avoid me from doing work, and then they suffer. I'm not having that shit. I'm the head of engineering in this fucking town. I'm not going to watch these people fucking suffer away because they can't even bring themselves to ask. As you can see, I have a lot of things on my mind. A lot. And it's constant.
No,
but I
I
keep
get
it
it, lad.
cased in here as much as I can, because the moment that I start going on about it, then everyone thinks that, whoa, Vincent needs time to calm down. Vincent needs time to relax. We'll hold back. We'll hold back. And then I have to wait weeks and weeks until they finally come to me with a problem we could have dealt with day one. So I keep it in here. I keep it to myself. And then occasionally I go to Monty and we read or we lay down. It's nice, and I find my little in-betweens. But during most of the days, I need to work. I've been getting up early the past couple mornings to make sure that our gem stock is good, that we've got good amount of crystals, and the ores are getting started early in the morning to make sure in the middle of the day we have ingots. Because people forget, getting the ore is the easy part. You need to make the ingots, or else we're not doing anything with them. And I could be asking, we have someone here who can refine the crystals. We could. I should go to them. Oh, wait, that's right. They run the tavern and they're drunk all the time. So no, not doing that. I'll sit up there and do it my damn self. That's what I mean. It's how my life has been for a little bit now. And mind you, I'm still gold. I'm not silver. It's not like I'm falling to shreds. My life's falling apart. I'm crumbling. I'm just tired and exhausted, but there's still stuff to be done. And if I was overworking myself, the moment these turned silver, Monty would grab me by the throat and throw me onto a bed and put a pillow around me or something. Blanket. Sorry, blanket. Pillow sounds like she's trying to kill me. Blanket.
I was about to say, that was impressive. Whole pillow, just...
I know, right? I want that pillow. Please and thank... Did it get brighter? Oh, the sun's coming up.
People can be most unkind when they make too many assumptions.
Gets to be that way, but most of the people here just do it out of sheer kindness. But then at what point does the kindness end up just become sheer stupidity? Like, how much do you have to suffer to yourself before you're willing to ask me to clean your damn tools? It's fine. It's not a complicated issue. Poor farmer's been working himself to death. I get out there, I find out man's been coming over here to borrow the shovel. He doesn't even have a shovel. Are you kidding me? He said it broke, and he just never decided to come and ask. He's got his tools now. Hell, he's happy with his tools. I went and checked. Shining as can be to finally have a scythe and a hoe to take care of his stuff. Had to go tell Ruby to strip her armor because there it is damaged. She's about to go into a tournament. Just going to wear it. There, okay. Leather's done. Ugh, there we are.
How about you take a
Shittiest
quick
piece of
break
work,
here?
but... Well, there's about to be arena fights. It's going to see about maybe watching idiots hit each other. I apologize.
Well, before you
People...
do... well, what? You can call them idiots.
Well,
They
I-
are.
Well, no, I don't want to say that. Frey and stuff's out there. Combatants. Combatants hit each other.
Well, alright.
What's up?
I have something that I quickly want to show you that might cheer you up a bit. Or might make things worse, I'm not sure.
Sure. Let me just grab my cloak.
Alright. I'll be in town hall. I'll be waiting for
Town
you.
hall? I'll be right there. All right. There you are.
It looks like the arm is falling apart. Beth appears to be out of mana. Will she be able to hold?
Just one more arm here.
Alright, well, using the last of her energy for a last-ditch effort. She's on the edge. Will she succeed? The underdog. You're in a class. He goes for a jab.
Man, all those are getting me dizzy. Oh boy. Oh, not again.
Beth, I'm sorry to say on that one. Your fingers didn't catch you this time.
No, not really was the ring. Oh boy. Not bad, not bad.
You have a ring out, folks. But still a great fight on the end of that. All of that mana used on Beth's side, that was very impressive. What do you think about that, Gabby?
Well done.
It's impressive to see someone as old as my grandma move that well. I agree. How do you feel about that, Kai? I would pay to see her fight in her...
Not a lot to do today, huh? At least not for this sort of character.
The leopard lady, the big moon on my back.
Right. Weren't they interested in helping with security for us?
It's true, she
Apparently, possibly. I'm just keeping you aware of it.
Hey, but what's going on to the next round?
There it is.
Our next fighters.
Next it'll be orphans, and then it's gonna be children. I should be up there, but then I can't see as well.
That's a blue.
That's what you think. Clearly, I'm the better one.
I prefer being able to see things up close. Be able to see the blood splatters when they get hit hard.
Yeah. Weak, frankly, you know.
I can play the papers.
Alright, I'm gonna announce the next two people.
Get those coat boys.
Captain Loren.
See, I actually... It's your favorite since I sat here.
How about we spoke to the skull in the cave today?
He wasn't stood at all.
He would have just stood there. He
Hmm.
would have just stood there.
The 124
Does
that means he's surprised
Are you activating your
Stretch
eyes
my legs a bit.
basically only when you need them?
I want to see the wings anymore.
Do you think
I didn't get the doctor on this, what I mean.
I hate that.
Not this captain.
That's
I'm gonna be doing that a lot.
lineage of Matthew Junior's just disappeared in the jungle at this point. It's gonna get terrifying. It's like no one can
Whatever construction was done to, repair the gas leaks in the apothecary, I don't think it worked for me.
And he was stuck. I don't know what
Understandable.
his girl. That's really fine.
Anyways.
We don't have to tell the other person.
Exactly.
He just has to know. So
Wait, is that Buddha?
I'm nervous now.
I'm really well aware of
He is thinking when
Leave it to the goblin to keep things
I'm
going.
making sure the safety of our contestants is not good.
Boom.
Ow.
God. All right.
I immediately liked that
tournament
one
I've
a
ever
lot
been
more.
to.
I'm so happy.
maybe we should get our other commentators in the ring.
I'm not happy to put them out there.
Oh gosh, it's pouring outside.
So, next up we have Amelia and
So
Captain
confused.
Laurentis. Captain Relentis of Aaron and Amelia.
I saw him this morning.
Multiple Amelias. Oh, that has to be very confusing.
Go get him, girl.
Alright, and where's our Captain Laurentis?
Hang on, I saw him this morning. You can't miss him. He's huge.
Is he not here?
No, he's here.
Oh, look, another one is joined him up there. You have a lot of rich people here.
I lose by default, yikes. Guess Leafside wins again.
You know what they say.
Oh.
Leave side for life.
With the LL.
Yeah, with the LL.
You know this had to be like this.
Yeah, I guess he's not here.
Yeah. LL, baby.
I'm just seeing you
Just on the down low with your hands like.
I hope that's not going to handicap her. After all, apparently I'm fighting her.
boys are about to participate. Short manner.
She died.
Like I said, I've been just thinking for myself after Vincent said all these things. It's look, I get the lad. I absolutely do. I'm not sitting here like, oh, what is he fucking saying? Like, he's busy and he's actively working.
What is your name? Hello.
My name is Elise.
Hello.
Elise, it's pleasure to meet. Hello again. You go another walk?
Not today, likely.
Why
There's-
is that? Is it tournament? Are you fighting? Are you healing?
No. There is just work to do in town.
Oh, I see. Well, I made rather for both, so we are all working today while they go play. Is what this.
Yes. Sometimes people do forget what it takes to run a town.
Leisure is important. People who are so caught in their moment, they are blessed and cursed by the god of fire. They are passionate, but they will burn themselves working. Though, of course, back home this is more literal. It's blacksmith god. Hello.
Maybe that's the problem.
Hi again.
What,
Are you
they
okay?
are a god of blacksmith?
Cool. All right. Just wanted to check.
And off they go. See, like that one. They are as free as the god of air, but they run everywhere. It's crazy.
Maybe I
I do not see
angered.
them walk.
Maybe I've angered that god. Hopefully not.
You do not run? Maybe you just learned to walk.
Hmm. In any case, I did want to ask how you're doing.
I'm doing well.
That is good.
And I made rather, I only hammered my nail once. It will be purple. I would show you, but apparently doing this is insult in some countries. But
I
no,
see.
I was setting a peg for the wheel and a hammer and poof! Right on nail. I think I hear crack, but I do not see crack, so could be wood.
Well, I suppose I do not know if there is an equivalent god of carpentry.
Would fall under the goddess of earth. Wood is from her realm. Then there is Yrsa, the god I worship personally, which is god of the water. Life flows from it. Which is funny. So many southerners think life flows from land. Land is actually mysterious and dangerous for us.
It is quite.
Well, I mean, for example, ironic is I live in cave. In Kirsi, caves are home to bears, to trolls, to many things, to bugs. Caves are scary, but here people go into cave and get themselves hurt like it is cake pastry. They do it for fun and for, well, not tasting good, but you know what I mean. And there is the devil again.
Well,
he speaks at me in languages I do not understand. Yes.
We take from the earth and make ourselves apart from it. Of course, it would be angry.
So your god says that you are from the earth. You grow like tree.
No. I was saying
Oh.
we take from the earth and, well, make ourselves apart from it. Not with it. Of course, the earth would be angry.
This is wise. I've never thought of this. This is interesting. I will need to send letter to the scholars. See if they have wisdom. Though, of course, this letter will need to go to Kirsi, so by the time that it probably gets here, I will be needing that can just to walk.
I very much would normally concern myself with prophecy, but right now I must work and eventually I will have the money to have my future told. But until then, I suppose we can just hope that we do not anger any more spirits or gods.
I was not aware that you have angered any spirit. I would suggest sacrifice.
Ha.
Not yourself, but things.
I have tried many things.
Oh, this is a powerful curse. You should speak to the sleeping one. Maybe their god has an answer that I do not.
In any case, I have tried many things, sacrifice included. It is of my opinion that the spirits simply want nothing. And that all of this is just a
But if
cruel
they-
joke.
Oh, life is hard. It seems that the food I ate was not too kind to me. That is the view of someone who has been hurt. Life has not been kind to you, has it?
And that would be accurate.
Well, we can only hope that there is more and better in your future. You have a good one, Elise. Not even sure she heard me, but he's okay.
Life is difficult. I suppose this is why we separate ourselves from the spirits. They don't want to live with us. We don't want to live with them.
We pay homage to spirits with sacrifice, so... Maybe it is an ancient way, and this is why the spirits are appeased. We shun many modern ways and many modern thinkings. So in a way, maybe we are just less apart from Earth.
I suppose I would need to see it to believe it.
Well, as much as I would love to show you, the travel is long. I joined...
Of course,
joined the
I did not
Merchant
mean
Marines at
seriously.
13.
I did not mean it seriously.
Okay. Well, I'm sure there's other time.
If you don't mind my asking, I assume Kirsi is your home?
Yes.
Well, what is your home like?
I will answer question with question. In what meaning? Do you mean like how are the people? What is the land like? What do you fish?
How are the people?
The people are, compared to Southerners, they are hardy. But they are, even I will admit, difficult. In my village, where we grew up, we were keepers of the old ways. As you can see, we take much pride in our tradition, not the new ways. Like the man with the chicken feet, who is very glum, from the village of Shinobi, also from Kirsi Archipelago. He rejects the old ways, probably thinks we are savages. And we have difficult ways of thinking. For example, it took me much time to get used to Baghian, because there is the Crusades there. We go to war with Baghian, with their mind. I got shot by one of their guns here when I was just 11. Injury kept me out of the Crusades along with being too small. My two older brothers head taller or more, break trees with single swings of their axe. They pay homage to the god of fire. They are deeply spiritual. They give sacrifice in war. That is their sacrifice. And they receive blessings in return. But I would give no such blessings. So when they learn of this, they say, "You are not Crusader. You will go with your grandfather. He will teach you the ways to build the boat. And you will be gifted knowledge. You will not get to fight." The only time I fought was when our village was attacked by the bugmen. They used their guns for the first time. Killed many. It only made us more angry, and we spent 2 years clearing our island with the sword and the fire. Many died on both sides. It's harsh. We are harsh people. We are deeply spiritual. We will welcome you as neighbor, because as I say, those who will not share the village's warmth will not get it in return. We all must work together to survive or we all die. It's just the way. The islands, they are barren. Crops do not grow outside of in caves, or if they are potatoes and potato harvests, poof. Sometimes they just die. And our strongest warriors are busy fighting the bugmen and not hunting.
Well, it seems you can do it and keep the old ways alive.
But we are stuck though, I will say. We do not have these stone walls. We do not have skips like these boats here. We have long war boats. They are slow, they are clunky. They do not do any of this skipping on the water like a rock when you throw. No, they must be rowed. Even the wind is not enough for the biggest ships. So if you are to say...
I cannot relate too much to matters of war, but I suppose I can relate to matters of tradition.
I think it is good that you do not know war, but tradition. Were you born on road? Nomadic.
I come from, I suppose, a family of woodwrights.
I see.
15 generations of working with wood.
And I assume in construction you must be very busy, as you say.
That seems to be the case. I suppose I have never built a boat, but your work seems impeccable.
They built frame. I put everything else on.
In any case, the weight of tradition can be a lot sometimes.
Did you not want to be woodwright?
I can't say. But I can't say that that is what I am, and that is what I do. It is not something that I can change. But sometimes it is difficult because I apologize. I often have trouble speaking plainly. Please be patient. This is, I
It's
suppose,
fine.
part of the problem. The people from my home do not tolerate those who are different.
I see.
I did not used to be different, but spirits have their ways.
And they made you different. I see. Well, this is shameful. Well, one cannot rewrite the past through sacrifice, nor they can bring back what is truly gone. But there are other pathways.
There are. I believe I have found my own path.
Good. Well, if there is anything I can help you with your path, I am nearly done today. What must be done? What can we do?
I cannot ask anything of you. But
Why is this?
I have my own situation under control. But I suppose the best thing that, and only thing that I can ask of the people of this town is some patience, which seems to be plentiful here.
If they are willing to deal with me, surely you will be no trouble.
It seems that there are at least a few people who share in similar struggles. Some of them seem to not be understood, but at the very least, there is more than one, and that is helpful.
I see.
Do you have a favorite work?
What?
I do not know if you work or if you consider your work to be art.
I mean, is work. Town is fed by boat. So, boat must be built. I am happy with my work. I understand many people, many Southerners are not happy with their work. They say that the work is hard or that they are not paid enough. But think of it this way. Before I was in Merchant Marine, I patch boat. Boat springs leak, I fix. Mast is broken, I mend. Sail is torn, I sew. Without these things, we are dead. So some may say is work, I say is part of life. And part of life is sometimes that you do not get paid what you think you should be paid, but if you don't do it, other people will hurt.
Well, I suppose that is true, but never mind then.
Well, what do you ask? Why do you ask if what I think is work or art?
I was wondering why you work. Some of it sometimes is for more than just money.
I will also admit, boat building has been a part of me ever since they knew that I could not work with the gods' gifts. They would not flow through me. And I learned to speak to boats. Not literally, though sometimes I do anyway. But no, I learned to speak and I understand how they work. I understand what these things are. So it is just part of my life. Same way you say word working is part of your life. Difference is I like my work.
It is not a difference. I did not mean to imply that it is. It can just be difficult to speak around the topic of what I do and do not like.
Is there a topic you must not discuss?
As I mentioned, I had a run-in with this spirit, and ever since then, I have had trouble speaking plainly. I would normally have some masks. They help me communicate, but sadly, this is the only one that I have right now.
Then we will make you new ones.
I had a whole set, and I will make them myself.
Okay.
That is quite important.
Well, let me at least point something out. In the cave I'm in, there are mushrooms. You might be able to use them to beat, to use to paint. Will this work? Is this good?
I thank you. You will have
It's
to...
only greens and browns, but there are also white trees, so it will still show.
You will have to show me these mushrooms, though I assure you I am well acquainted with using natural dyes and paints.
Shall we?
Why not?
Give me a second to put my clothes on so the guards do not have the peeing their pants.
I have lived in the woods for around 5 years, so I am well acquainted with the woods, though I am not well acquainted with these woods.
We will go this way.
Hmm. I wonder if it is perhaps a mistake for me to live inside the town. I am more used to living on the outskirts anyway.
That is coordinated mad. Surely.
You have already shown me something. I
What is this?
did not notice this path previously.
I come through here every day. But you say you say things. You say that you do not know this path.
I have not seen it yet, no. Oh, this is significantly shorter. I see.
Yes. In fact, I think. Was it yesterday
We
or was
did-
it a week ago?
We did meet right here. I will have you know, I went all the way around. It is quite the hike.
Oh no.
I was wondering myself.
Is red ones here?
I was wondering.
If you need red paint.
Mm.
But you wonder.
I was wondering myself who is it that lives so far from town, but in fact it is right next to town.
This is short lady, red hair, and big dragon boyfriend. They're not
I see.
husband and wife though.
I think I know who you are referring to.
You hear an animal screech coming from this direction.
You hear?
Must just be animals around. Fairly normal.
True. Though there is concern, there is caves and people fell. So it could be, how you say, could go into cave and fall?
I worked on the ladder to go down.
Oh.
I put faith.
Ha ha ha.
I put faith in my work.
Great
I heard.
work, come on. Sorry, you work on ladder yes.
I heard it was a rope that broke.
Oh. Yes, it's not much further. There's a path here, but I can walk through grass. Welcome to my home. There's yellow mushrooms for yellow paint.
This is where the mysterious caves are. I see.
But yes, there is many. There is yellow. There is red. There is white paint. There is green. Is blue. Is orange. Is more blue. Look at that. Lots of blue there. And then there is this. This does not make sense. I mean to tell Veil Lady, but he is so busy.
Thank you. These
And
mushrooms
this
will
is
be...
where I've been staying.
Thank you. These mushrooms will be very useful for paint.
Hopefully so.
It is often difficult, especially to make white. But
I would
these...
not know how you make white paint.
It is usually quite difficult. I will see if I can.
What is name, by the way? I think you say, but I do not remember.
I see. That is quite common. My name is Sophie.
His pleasure is Ruben.
Yes, I think
Ruben
you also said, and I had also forgotten.
Yes,
Tends to happen.
This makes sense. I am a crazy man who lives in caves, you know. Anyway, I check something really quick. You feel free to look around. Just even have fish. You will need to cook though.
I will take a pass on the fish, but thank you for the offer.
No problem.
Everything that way is dead. Oh well.
But yes, this is cave. I look for animal. Animal is not in hole, so is above. So is in other cave.
I see.
You wish to look or is no?
Does the animal usually live here?
Is his first I hear.
Well, we should return them to their proper home.
Okay. I think I know where other cave is. If I remember, is that one is Big Tent.
What sort of animal is this?
I don't know. Do you recognize its screams? I do not.
Oh, that one. I thought I thought we were. I see. Okay, then rather, who is it that lives in the big tent?
He's red buffaloes, big sword on back. He's nice. Long black hair.
I was wondering to myself, what sort of animal is it that lives in a big tent?
No animal in this tent. Now, be ready and be warned. People have fallen. So, you will watch your step. You'll not get hurt. This is not good.
You hear the cries of an animal echoing up from the hole.
This is not the hole you put the ladder in, no? I do not see ladder.
I wouldn't know what they did with it. I made a ladder. They put it in the cave. And somebody got hurt.
The rocks feel loose here.
Okay, well, I do not feel like becoming next person that I have to send rescue for in case. Huh. What do you suppose we do? The rocks are loose. I do not want to have anyone fall.
I certainly am not going down there. Perhaps some others might be interested in getting trapped. It seems to be a popular pastime.
You are sadly not wrong. Maybe we let guard know? I mean, do they really care?
Well, I do not know if this will help. But perhaps if there is an animal trapped, hopefully it can use some water.
Did you throw water down or something else?
My flask, which I can't turn off.
You hear a thud.
Anyway, I have no interest in going down there.
I have no interest in...
You begin to hear the sounds of rocks grinding and tumbling, and the animal screeches again. And the screech gets more distant. And then you hear the echoes of pebbles and stones hitting something. And then a thud. And the animal is still
I
screaming.
believe my home has a new visitor. If you do not mind, I will run. Is okay?
I'll do my best to follow.
Oh, this hurts. Oh,
Make sure
Do
to pay.
not run off cliff.
Well,
Do not twist ankle.
well, no. So, just make sure to pay homage to the god of air before jumping off cliff.
I will need to give sacrifice so I do not hurt myself when I fall. Ow. Okay. It's... Let me dip foot in water. Oh, it's nice and cold. Okay. This is good. Oh.
What is back here?
These caves. Okay, so from here, I suppose the only way to go is down.
You hear the soft screeching and moaning of an animal coming from the hole.
This hole or that hole?
The one below you.
Oh.
This was the rope that broke, wasn't it?
I do not know.
This rope looks quite sturdy. It has some wooden planks in it.
I mean, I've gone down several times before. I guess if you hear me scream, call for guard.
Oh.
Pick it up? No, I poked it in the head. Okay. Pick up. It's gonna undo his belt a bit. Kind of try to stuff it in there as best he can. And then we're gonna try to go back up. Unless you have any rope, I now have a belt buddy.
I do not.
No rope then. Okay, this is what they always say, bring rope. I have a belt buddy. I think he still lives. We shall go up. You know how to climb?
Yes, I know how to climb. Otherwise,
You-
I would not have come down
okay.
here.
Also, as
Good
a note,
point.
this is it is a rope ladder. We just don't have the asset to show it yet.
Oh shoot, my bad.
Of course.
You're good. It's just, it's easier.
I'm guessing this isn't the one of the ones I can attach to me. Little buddy, do the. Oh. You're good. Now where do you want to go, little guy? You seem to be very lost. You do not belong in a cave. You're small and furry. It is big furry things that live in cave, like bears. You are silly. You are not supposed to go there. You know, I have idea. It is maybe silly. It may not make any sense to you. But I have a feeling this is a sign.
It may be.
Now we let the sky give us light. What sort of injuries does this thing have?
It's hard to tell. It's matted in blood and dirt.
It's still alive, though, right?
Maybe.
It's gonna poke it on the head again.
It lets out a soft moan.
Oh dear.
It
Hmm.
does not look too great.
It does not.
Sophie, did you pick back up your water skin?
I threw it down the hole. Unless it was down there.
It was down there.
Okay. I didn't know if it
you'd
was a different
liked.
hole. As far as I was concerned, there are two different holes, so I was not looking.
Okay.
So here is quandary. We either give to town, maybe they fix, or we give to Vale and give back to Forest. What you think? If it will not live, it is best to let it be where it will return to Earth. Rather than be on dinner plate. What do you think?
That is hard to say. Nor I would have suggested we take it into town, but that is a good point. We would be separating it from the earth.
There is also fact we would have to pay for healing.
That is true.
Maybe the earth will heal it?
We
On the head again.
might as well do as people do.
It lets out a yelp.
Oh, you're still alive. You know what? Here. You hold. I will try something. You take to Vale if you do not mind. I will get sticks. I have idea.
Sophie, the animal looks up at you. It looks very weak. And it makes a soft meep. It's getting blood on your clothes.
I think we might as well do as people do.
And what do people do again?
Well, we are not very welcome in the Vale.
You know, have you ever broken bone before?
That in particular, no. Though I have done other things.
Break the stick into smaller pieces. I get cloth from up there.
Sophie, what are you doing with the raccoon?
Just set it down gently.
I see. It curls into a ball.
Just starts cutting up the pillow a bit, getting all the fluff out of it. Okay, we're going to do something a little weird. Okay, we're going to take the cloth, put it there. You have stick.
Are you sure about this?
Now, no. Okay.
Are you putting the raccoon into the pillow?
No, he's trying to bandage the raccoon.
Oh, okay.
He has no idea how to do this, so he's just basically gonna put a cloth over it, strengthen the cloth with some sticks, and then wrap it around the raccoon to try to tighten it. Oh, okay.
I
Right. Well,
done
this
that.
This raccoon has been cocooned in a pillow, and it's moaning softly. It's hard to tell where it's been injured exactly, or what exactly is wrong with it. But you've managed to wrap it in cloth, and now it just has its head poking out of the cloth, like.
I have a feeling we did not do this right.
I don't think so.
Is how you bandage, yes? How?
Normally, yes, though I do believe they are quite a bit smaller than we are. What do you think the spirits would say if we brought them to town?
I have no idea. I don't think they'd say anything. But if we gave their little buddy back. Maybe they would know more than we do?
Maybe. Let's at least try to clean it up a bit. I don't think this pillow will work. Unwrap the raccoon. Unwrap the raccoon.
To unbundle the raccoon.
Perhaps we should simply wash it. I see. Well, let us pretend to.
I'm not pulling a Jesus.
Let us pretend to wash the raccoon.
As you begin to wash the raccoon, are you dunking it into the water or taking water out and pouring it over it?
Taking water to it.
Cleaning it with the pillowcase.
You begin to wash away the blood, and you can see that there are little scratches around that are sort of still bleeding. And one of the animal's legs appears to be like definitely broken. And it moans softly whenever you touch it in certain parts.
Well, we at least know where a wound is. You want to try make cast from stick?
In all
It's
honesty,
like holding in place.
in all honesty, I don't think this one will survive if we give them back to the Vale. Though perhaps it is still the right thing to do.
Get out of the water. It fell into my home. I suppose I'll be the one to take it.
As he goes to take the raccoon, it grabs onto your shirt, its little claws digging in, and moans.
It seems it has chosen you.
It seems so.
Maybe we take back town just in case. I'm sure it can be satisfied with other sacrifices. Let us go. This thing is hurt.
I suppose so. We are people, so we should just do as people do.
Is this a riddle?
No. I mean, neither of us know what the spirits want or what to do. The only thing that we know how to do.
Will just look at the fluffy creature and say, "He's mine."
Well, we are taking it from its home to help it.
Maybe one day, once it is healed, it will just go back.
Maybe.
You can hear sounds coming from the arena.
And we are well and truly missing tournament. Do you know where healer is?
Healer's in itself. Either they're probably in the clinic or what you got there. Right.
He's the raccoon.
It's a raccoon.
Right.
It fell in my cave.
If you want to heal the raccoon, I mean, I'm not entirely sure. See the little hut over there with Snowbell and everybody? That's the healer's hut. Might want to check in with them if that's the case. Do be careful though, since the fighting's happening. There is a barrier, but just make sure there's no any sort of interference.
I'm like,
Just walk by Tom. You'll be fine.
Satan!
Fucking squashing my further with that.
We have Racoon in need of healing. Can you help? It is small and it has chosen us.
Okay.
Is it still wrapped in a fabric?
No.
No.
Okay. Again, as you try to put the raccoon down, it grabs onto you.
You wanna give me a moment to put that out of my fucking tail?
I'm
I
sure
will
it has chosen you now.
try to put the raccoon down
looks
harder.
quite bloody. It's also wet. You can pry the raccoon off you, and it's very weak, and it moans softly. One of its limbs is very clearly broken.
Get me a cloth. We need to try it.
Yeah.
You can yield any time you want, dear.
I mean, I got the family to feed a little bit. I want to try
It's
a little
okay.
bit.
It's okay.
You have to knock me out.
This one.
Fine.
Cloth. I need like a towel or something. We need to try this poor thing.
My shorts?
Maybe idea in the attempt.
Sure. Yeah.
Blue means mana, right?
So if it's still wet, I can't use ice magic on it. Okay. Just gonna put the shirt over it and try and rub it gently.
It's pretty easy to dry, like it didn't get very wet.
We are not exactly the best.
And you said he had a broken leg?
Upon closer examination, now that you've been rubbing it, you can feel that it has more broken bones. Many more broken bones than just a broken leg. Broken ribs.
Okay.
Another broken arm.
Shit.
Let me move so my ankle isn't killing myself.
What?
Just gonna apply some of the ice healing on some of the broken parts. It's not gonna heal much, but
Yeah.
The animal moans softly and begins to calm down.
Medic, right? Can you fucking patch me up? I feel like I'm about to. If I lean too far, I'm gonna get cut in half.
she's gonna put some bandages over the wounds. And then she's gonna
You successfully bandaged the wounds.
I would go too, but
You can see that there's blood coming from its mouth, and it's extremely weak. It looks as if it's about to die.
Shit. Can you get her eyes here, please? Green hair, over there. Green hair, next to the blue guy. Crap.
She's still out.
Just gonna try and feed it some water.
It doesn't take the water.
How are you looking?
The raccoon meeps softly.
Got some finer touching so I can walk.
It looks at Sophie.
I am so.
Its eyes opening and closing slowly.
You guys are doing
Before you was a raccoon.
Medics you guys are. Absolutely amazing.
I'm ordered. Let's cut it.
He has a lot of broken bones.
Cut through. Not completely.
I just want to let you know that Kate is making something out of the.
I need like, I don't know, splints or something.
I can see what I can scavenge around, but when it comes to bones that tiny, we don't typically have bones that small. We might have a couple though.
She's so cool.
Okay, anything will help.
The raccoon has stopped moving.
I mean, it's almost like halfway through.
It's no longer making any noise.
It was
Check the pulse.
So it was fucking her hands up and shit. So her hands
You can't feel a pulse.
cut up and I should whisper.
How we do it over here?
Just gonna give it a very small sip of stamina potion or sim potion.
I'm gonna assume no stitching is needed.
It's alright. It's
The raccoon begins breathing again.
Okay.
Perhaps
Here, just
it was a
I don't know
mistake
what to do.
to bring them here.
Did you win? I had to go get
just here, gently keep it breathing. I'm gonna see if I can at least splint down dangerous. What happened to it?
Yeah. I didn't think I'd get burned again.
Keep trying to feed it water.
I do not know. It was in a cave, but
what was the nature?
perhaps
It was just in a cave.
It won't take the water.
Lucif, is there any exterior injuries?
Yeah, there are lots of little cuts. It's bleeding from several places. At a glance, you can see very clearly that there are many broken bones in this raccoon. It's possible that even its spine is broken.
Went to throw it back, I'd go probably fall into two
Okay.
pieces. That one's pretty much
Going to be brushing away the fur to be able to do serious bruising along the back.
Make sure
Spine to see if we can keep
Okay.
Make sure at least it was mended enough so I could walk here.
As you brush away the fur, you can see that indeed its spine is broken.
No. Oh dear. Okay. Which, like higher up or lower down?
My stand's pretty.
Somewhere in the middle. And the softness indicates that many more bones are broken, and the blood now is pouring from its mouth.
Just a heavy blade.
It is very clearly dying.
I mean, it was chipping away at my mouth.
Is there any serious head wounds?
There are some cuts in the head, and that's about it.
Okay. Lots of internal organ damage. Looks like possibly paralysis.
It won't take water.
Damn it, we don't have any booze over here.
We'll see what we can do, but
Yes. Try to at least wash its mouth.
Can you get some
I think
You wash away the blood.
I'll go get boost for your health potion. I'll be back.
it might have been wrong for us to bring it here.
Patched up. No.
it was
Only extend its suffering.
Just had our heights today. Damn.
it was a nice gesture. An attempt.
No. I really wanted to
I'll see what we can do, but with its level of bleeding and its injuries, including internal damage, I'm not sure how much we could do without fully committing a lot of magical healing to it.
I'm trying to see exactly all of that's wrong with it.
Whatever you did there.
God is not here, but based on what... Oh.
It's just a lot.
I was just gonna make the tornado bigger. She hit something and it fucked with my magic.
From an outsider's look, it looked like she
There's
used
too
her fire
much.
magic within it, and a tornado turns into a fire tornado. Boom.
Would you like me to,
I just kind of let it go. I stopped. I let go of the control at that point.
I can, you don't have to see it. I'll take it out.
Is that Layla?
I'll be right back.
I believe so.
I think bringing it here might have been a mistake. May
You
I
were just trying to get it help.
take it to the Veil instead?
The veil.
You said it was the good stuff.
Return it
the
to
Veil.
its...
Why the veil?
You're the medical professional. How much can I ratio it?
Return it back to the earth.
Well, seems how you drink all the time. I'll go a third.
Take your word.
See how it goes.
I'd like to put it down first. If you want, you can come with me.
Then after that, you could probably
healing.
I will.
You could probably drink the bottle itself.
Lucif.
When you
Oh. He's gonna grab like a towel and kind of like wrap it up a little bit, but while you carry it.
With one of its front paws, it immediately grabs onto your tunic again, Sophie.
Well, I forgot pockets are a little different
All
than
right.
you don't everything.
No, it's a bit still.
Let's take it outside.
Thank you. Actually, do you want some of your healing? Do you need a potion?
It's the hell of a headache. It's fine. I'll be
Don't apologize for bringing it.
I
You're looking after a creature of the forest.
There is no one to apologize to.
One touch.
Technically nothing, but I don't know.
It was quite foolish, though.
Who's
that?
There you go.
It's a raccoon.
Oh. Serious?
Yeah, seriously.
The grounding is the stones they move my feet move. Go ahead. I'm going the wrong way.
Sorry, I attempted to go and then I had to go elsewhere. Is everything okay? Or are they,
We are returning them to the earth.
Okay. I'm sorry I did not make it in time.
Bye. Quite a jump.
The world, it feels weird.
It's okay.
It feels like the ground is moving when I move,
The
but I know
extent of
that
its
it's not the
injuries are quite
ground.
severe.
You're the one moving. That's you. You're the one doing it.
Falling down the cave, it makes sense. Maybe we put a fence or something.
Maybe.
It fell in my cave. Should I be the one to go into the veil or at least cross the bridge? I know it is a scary business.
That was 3/4 of my life. The veil.
Oh.
That cave you're talking about with the little blanket up on top with the pillows and the books, that was mine.
Ooh. It seems I also owe you a new pillow then. I tried to bandage with that. It did not work.
It's okay. It's just a poor spirit.
Just what?
The little raccoon. Just unfortunate. Likely got attacked by either some of the elementals out there or some of the other spirits that roam. If it was an Ursa quad, it wouldn't have made it.
All I know is that it. Wait, then in that case, the spirits are right next to the Red Deflos' cave.
Well, there is an ancestor to the Deflios in one of the caves. So I'm not sure if that's been attracting anything. But it's been there for a while, so I doubt it.
I do not know if we are right for interfering.
Your heart was in the right place, I'd say. Snowbell especially is a friend of the forest. I don't think I've seen you around here, though. What's your name?
My name is Sophie. Though, I am not sure if it matters if someone's heart is in the right place. That is often how you do the most harm.
Suppose it comes down to it, then. And how would you have felt if you just left it to its fate?
I cannot say.
Exactly. What matters is you took compassion on it. I'm sorry it didn't work out. One moment. Gonna see her place a mask over her face. Would you like it to be returned inside? Thank you for trying, truly. Mask is on, elusive.
We are quite indecisive.
Maybe. But who's to say that it would have been any different in terms of its
The
life?
sound of a
as it
gunshot
was-
echoes from the forest.
I will not follow you. Not this time.
It's done.
Since
But
you
as
know
it's
these
misery-
things, if we had taken it there, would it have been healed? Or would it just have died there?
The veil is its own beast, so to speak. Think of it as a giant sentient organism, the veil, with creatures and things in there that many people haven't seen and that are only native to that location. The veil
I've
in and
heard
of
the
itself
legend.
likely would have the veil in and of itself likely would have attempted to watch over it as it had its last moments. But also, it wouldn't be incredibly uncommon for some of the plants to have attacked it while I was weakened and finished it off and then eaten it.
So I suppose there was no saving the creature.
From the bruising I saw, if nothing else, it likely would have been at least paralyzed from its lower hind legs from the fact it was spitting up blood, likely severe internal damage and injuries. The amount of lacerations over its body meant that if it didn't bleed out, it would have lived a very difficult rest of its life, unfortunately. One definitely
I did not know
suited
if there
for-
was something that could miraculously heal it. But I suppose such things may just be fantasy.
Our magical healers are capable of doing great things. I myself am not one, but even there has limitations. They assist with some of the more severe things, but if you're dealing with a body that's nearly totaled, broken bones all over the body, lots of internal injuries, possible even organ failure, the spine itself being broken, there's only so much that magical healing can do. And unless I dedicated every single magical healer to focus purely on different parts of the body, which would have drained them for the everything else going on.
For the tournament.
Yeah.
For all things considered, it seems like they are just as needed.
Yes.
Amara Spodhall, town's leading physician. It's nice to meet
I
you.
see. My name is Sophie. I am a woodwright by trade.
I see.
I'm Ruben, shipwright.
It is a tragedy, but the Vale itself is a very chaotic neutral. It is unwise to go in there without any kind of face protection. There have been numerous times where I've had to go after some of our newcomers who have stepped into the Vale and have gotten lost. You may not be able to see it very well, but there's a pink mist that floats around within the realms of the Vale that causes severe hallucinations. If you inhale too much of it, it can cause severe hallucinations and has even made somebody sleepwalk from the ridge line all the way into the Vale.
That is why I did not enter.
That's wise. I do believe that if you were to go very briefly within the realms of the Vale, just for something very quickly, you may be okay. But even people who have just gone a little bit past that arch, there's another one. People have only gone that far and they've already gone lost. Suckered into the Vale. Hallucinating creatures attacking them. The trickster spirits that live in there as well.
It might be a strange thing for a woodwright to say, but I do not feel very welcome in the forest, and so perhaps it was foolish to even consider helping the raccoon. But
don't say that. You went it with a genuine intention to assist it, did you not?
I believe we did. We were just confused.
If there's one thing I can say, there isn't a single one of my doctors that would have turned down the opportunity to at least attempt to assist an animal. We've helped dogs, wolves. We even had a little baby Ursa quad roam into town one time. We looked after it until the parents showed up.
Oh.
But the fact of the matter is, no one's gonna blame you, I guess.
I do not feel conflicted.
Very well then. Well, any other?
Oh, the tournament's gone. Has everyone survived so far?
So far, no incredibly severe injuries. One near coma, but that's about it.
And they say, "Oh, Ruben, you should participate. It sounds like so much fun."
In all fairness, there really hasn't been anything excessive.
She does feel conflicted. She absolutely does. Not about, not about the Racoon, though.
It's likely the end of the intermission. They're all probably starting up the second round.
Oh. Is the contestant with mask, have they gone yet? Metal jaw, by nose and under. I cannot take it off. They sound like they're talking through metal.
I am not sure.
Hmm.
Give me a moment. I'm gonna reload my pistol before we go back in. You can go on ahead.
I'm just going to go get my axe and my short. Hello.
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 I...
That one, in fact.
Oh, my dear Linda.
I think Warden opponent's next. Go
Well,
easy
I
on me and
won't
don't cut
lie
me in
and
half.
say I wasn't betting against you.
Are you well?
At least in my own head, but at least it seems like it was a fair
I
fight at the very least. You seem to be in good spirits, and she does
will
pretty well, all
survive.
things considered.
Hmm. I think I'm going to go put a warning sign by the hole. That way no person joins the Racoon.
Now, I must be ready. I believe I'm coming up soon.
That is a wise thing to do. I myself have more work to do before the day ends, so I will likely get back to that.
Okay. It was a good thing talking with you, Sophia. I wish we could depart on better events. But there's always another day.
That there is.
Focusing on just to try to stabilize it. What happened to the sign?
I know.
Thank you for your help.
I was hoping I could take care of it alone.
He was practicing all night, didn't sleep.
That's the sad
Are you helping him?
Unfortunately.
I was trying. He has this mentality that he needs to think too hard about it. It's all in his head. He needs to let it go. And he's not good at doing that.
We do our best.
You're a sweetheart. Thank you for doing that for him.
Oh, no problem. I mean, he was the one who asked me to help him cheat.
Cheat?
Yeah, he was afraid that if he couldn't do it, then maybe I could help him out. But in the
I
end, he
think
did
the
it by
next
himself.
fight's about to start.
I'm glad.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
If you're
Thank you for telling me. I think the god already came by with doing all announcements.
well, as in like literally like about to start.
Oh, fantastic. I actually thought about joining the fights, I'm going to be honest with you.
Well, it wasn't exactly voluntary.
Thank you. Cool.
What do you mean joining these fights?
Oh, no, I'm not joining.
Oh, no, I was kind of thinking about joining, maybe.
Oh, why not? I'm on your back.
Well, I'm used to arena fights of a different kind of way, and I feel like it would have been some dirty fighting, and that just wouldn't have been good for anyone involved.
Fair enough. I mean, he's down.
No worries. All right. Where was it again? Ah, it's over here. Okay, not too bad. So, what kind of stuff do you like doing in town? You don't mind me bothering you?
Oh man, I take a lot of naps. I like napping.
Anything outside of the napping?
I mean, hang around, go around, talk with people. I always have a sound.
I hope not. Let's check the barracks quick.
I would love to let the crowd know that your fighter is a hell of a fighter, and your fighters have been hell of fighters. But this is a tournament, not a training arena. So I'm not going to go easy on him. But doesn't mean he isn't going to be trying. So we'll see how it goes, huh? Lens, I want to shake your hand just in case. One last handshake just to make sure we all mean well, huh?
Can you I politely refuse, Mr. Marcus.
Oh, come on now.
We already shook hands before this tournament began.
Fine. You know what? Fine. Come on, first blow. Come on.
I think I already took my first blow.
Oh, come on. That one was interrupting a speech now, wasn't it? Yep. All right. Caught me monologuing indeed, didn't you? How long did that all keep up?
That's interesting.
Come on now. Going for Mason.
Very nearly was not interesting, but it ended up being interesting.
Come on. So that's good. Armor. And armor is something that arm or leg. Which one do you like to keep?
I'd like to keep all of them, thank you.
All of them? All right. Then we take all of them. It appears that Lens's shield has taken a That's a good one, though. It appears to be sassing the commentators.
Can we disqualify him for that?
Come on, you get in there. I don't believe we can. Come on, we're not done yet.
Show him what you learned.
There's a show to be had. Come on. Come on.
Remove his fingers. Lens is dancing around the
See,
ring.
if you're going to be fighting, you got to use your whole body, not just the weapon. The weapon's just an extension, you see. But for a trainee, that would be the first that they would realize, you know? So you got to really deal with it.
Stop teaching and win the damn
but the flow is already in my control now, isn't it, Lens? Come on. Come on, isn't it?
Tease
Go
later.
on.
I got shit to do.
That's a good one.
Almost
It is a
striking
good
Marcus
one.
across the
Come
head.
on. Not going to
I
leg.
think entertainment is entertainment. It's
Come on.
something nice to enjoy after a period of time.
Those that can't teach, tell.
Oh. Hey. Nice. Good.
Oh. A headbutt. Whoa, a headbutt.
Going for the arm with the mace.
Oh, a nasty.
Come on, let it go. Come on. Let it go. Come on.
Blow to his arm.
We'll just start hitting the back then. Come on.
A massive strike on the
See,
back. Will the referee
he's already
step
practically
in?
down, but you know. Come on, one in the leg. Lens, do you yield?
This is just cruel.
Lens, do
There's
you
no
yield?
shame in yielding, boy. There's no shame. No shame.
Come on! Lens is back
Oh,
up,
come
even
on.
after the massive strike to his leg and back.
I've seen him bleed more.
He is
It appears he
struggling to
still
pull out
wants to
his
fight.
dagger.
Is that a dagger you're going
strike to
for?
his
That's a
head?
pretty good one. Come on, I'll give you a chance to wield it. Come on. Come on. Hidden daggers are kind of the name of the trade here.
With a good gesture, letting him get his dagger out.
There
And he's
you
able
go.
to get
Look
it
at
out.
that. Look, that's a nice blade. That's
Here's
a
a
nice
shield
blade. You know how to
as
use
well.
it, though. Come on.
Lens is at a
Come
severe
on.
disadvantage without a
If you're gonna
shield or
dance,
means
you gotta
of blocking
dance.
that weapon.
Reattach tongue.
He is at a
Tuck his
severe
fingers in with
disadvantage.
my fingers in his mouth.
He's going straight for the armpit.
His blade may
that'd
be
be a good
small,
one.
but he has a lot of
If it
fight in
wasn't
him, going
armored.
for the weak spots.
You
Two strikes in the back of the head.
Come on, you. Oh, you're not ringing out on me. Come on. Come on back here. Come on.
He's dragged back to the
Come
center.
on.
A smack across the
Lens,
face.
do you
Come on.
yield?
Oh,
I refuse. Come on.
Lens is getting his shit
dodging the
together.
dagger.
How is he still
See, that's
standing up?
commendable,
He
isn't
is
it?
Did I fight already?
refuses to go
No,
down,
no, not yet.
going to the last of his
What did I
energy.
see?
Knee again.
I mean,
Oh.
I definitely saw death.
Dodge after dodge. Lens is dancing
Right.
around the
Oh,
ring.
Dodging's
It
good.
was a fiery finish. You know,
Straight for the face.
I got lucky.
I mean,
that's a goal.
seemed to me like
A glancing strike.
you still had a fair bit of fight left in you. You got good legs.
And a poke
No, I don't mean like
Yeah.
in terms of like face, but I mean like you could jump really good. That was just clever.
You don't think they're shapely?
Come on.
I could
You say it, Lens. Come on.
Sorry, yeah.
see this character kind of like walking up and
Right.
Lens,
interrupting, but I'm not going to.
She was mostly going for my upper body. I guess that is why I was able to move around so much.
Just hit Thomas.
I mean,
I'm gonna wait for some.
paws are completely bandaged.
out.
The
Marcus
has
the victor.
to pass out.
Yeah, I saw you try to.
With a brutal fight.
Lens in the sand around you is a pool of blood. Your own blood.
It seems that Lens was beat severely.
My bad. I got it. Technically, that blow was a full call, though.
It was within technicality that blow, when he was unconscious, was within the rights of Marcus to perform. The call was not made yet. Marcus
So
is
can
the
we get a
victor
final
of this.
call? Final call, please. Announce it.
Marcus is the victor of this battle.
That's right. Come on, round of applause. Come on, no one? Not a one? Aw, you're no fun.
The brutality
Boo!
of that battle making him not so much of a fan favorite.
Hello? How are you?
Barely grazed, barely damaged.
I just wanted to say
What a
the
fight. What do
hole
you think about that,
in the
Gabi?
town hall is in fact fixed.
Oh, thank you.
I can get you the money. I've got some money. Yeah. It's enough.
Well, Lens, he got really fucked up.
Wonderful insight.
Thank you.
Thank you for that.
I
Oh, right. Oh, Gabi's still chilling. Don't worry about him.
please
Right.
enjoy the show.
Oh, thanks. You enjoy it as well.
Oh, you have okay.
Oh, I can hear him even from here.
What a battle.
Oh, that was.
Can we have somebody get the
That was
shield
rough.
off of the ring?
Is that Dust Bunny rolling in it?
Yep.
What?
Also, once we start round 4,
So it seems his goal
was that get out so I can get ready for my fight. Start based on his
Thank you.
weapon.
Probably.
No matter the rulings.
Start setting up for the next one.
Got it.
covered in blood.
Can Blair and Hadron come down to the ring? It is currently your time to shine.
There's a bunch of seats up there. I just
That's your
sorry.
Yeah, they dodged that one.
Don't
Where's
mind.
Mr. Hadron?
Probably isn't the best for me right now anyways.
Right.
can I ask you one small thing, Sophie?
Yes.
Can you carve hole in this wood plank like the word hole? H-O-L-E, hole.
I will do that.
Thank you.
As soon as I have the
I
time.
would have had others. Yes, no rush. Just you know you know where I live. If you cannot find
course.
me or just want to do it during the night, you can just you can just leave it there.
Of course.
The dust bunny's covered in blood. Meh.
I don't believe that one is hurt.
I tried to. You were right, by the way. I should not have. Is she chasing it?
In any
Well,
case, I do not believe that one is
something
hurt.
to do with my... Oh, no. It is rolling in blood. Anyway, I'm going to go skin me a dust bunny.
Because of all this overworking. I ended up lashing out at her when we were in the mines. Shit. Wasn't right, but whenever
Shall we hunt together?
this massive, be nice, be sweet to
Are you alright? I saw blasts
We're
outside the gate.
hunting for the devil dust bunny who I will skin.
Does not have skin, will burst.
Do you have anything else that I want to do? I'd love to play this character, but the avatar is broken. In any case, I think it's time for me to take a break. Well, we'll see how I'm feeling. And go in biz. Go in biz for a bit. I will be right back. And we'll look around.
On getting work done and everything, that I'm just not in the inner circles where, you know, people are just, oh hey, let's have a cuddle night tonight and everything like that, which I mean would be nice, but while they're doing that over at the tavern, I'm upstairs, or I'm down here, or I'm over at the mines. You know, I'm forging gear and equipment and stuff like that. So, unfortunately.
Excuse me. No, hold on. No, you come back. Hey.
You come back?
No, he gone. He's gone. You walk through the forge, you stop and say, pardon me. Just keep walking, you're fine. What do you think you're doing, interrupting me? Let's talk about a personal conversation. I'll go take you somewhere private. It's the middle of the fucking forge. People are always so fucking... Like, mind you, I love the people here, but they're so overly kind. Where, like, they're walking through the forge, they're like, I'm so sorry for bothering you. In what way? Do I look offended?
Middle. What the? God, stop shaking
It's
my
a
bug
stretcher.
around.
Skateboard. It's a stretcher.
Please don't go flying in Misaki.
There we go.
We already have a couple of
Her weapon seems to be destroyed to some degree. Layer on the banana skin.
Oh my god.
Well, I believe it. It's the door. Okay, there.
Oh,
Dang. Alright.
Nothing happened.
That fight should have been called sooner. Thomas should have intervened and checked.
I don't want to.
Structure maybe it's gotta be fixed, but it's a lot of fun.
To keep it simple, takes his injuries and applies
Seems the
it to
fight
that.
happening now is winding down. I'm gonna make sure.
I want to go to
everyone is
space.
But that's why I ruled it for only emergencies.
We're not doing Space Bunny program.
Damn it.
Yes.
He gave it
It's severe.
helmet. Till then, you tell me.
Oh, I'm
going to be
sorry.
complete.
That's why I'm up at the cuddling.
The end here.
We are. So let's try to wrap this up as fast as possible.
Wow.
Intimidation.
Give it to him now.
Make sure she stays down.
The night is long. No, I agree.
Where are our contestants?
And also, not getting yourself taken care of.
Yeah, should have at least broke an elbow and probably a knee.
I'm not gonna die.
Phoenix
It
and
has an
Oro.
Yes, I agree with the elbow.
Phoenix,
For
Oro.
me, I
Get my
can't
armor
say
fixed.
much, for I've tried breaking my knees here whenever I was fighting people, and it seems fruitless.
It appears we are missing Big Green.
Wear extra clothing over their knees.
And that makes sense.
Other than, of course, a few
seen the
select.
Phoenix yet all day.
Is that the other dragonkin?
Yes, the green scales, yes.
I did see him up top earlier.
Yeah, I did see him.
Oh, yeah. Remember, right, up in the rafters there. True, true.
Oh, Oro's right there.
A lot of colorful people around here. You have the normal looking people, the town's guard, a nun with armor. I can't explain that one with the rags and the bandages. Folk with horns, folk with white hair.
Folk with white horns and hair.
I don't quite understand what's with all the white hairs. I think I'm the only one here who's getting close to actually
I'm
having white
curious
hair.
how far into the night the tournament will continue.
Yeah, they say there's a I don't think they're used to the new.
This is how you how you metagame. You see, I have Bing to talk to, and I know where they are. My character does not. We're just gonna go and talk to them, and then call it a night. It's been 3 hours. As much as I tried to keep going, I think 3 hours is like my stamina. It's my limit.
One.
Yeah.
I have something in the oven right now.
That's interesting.
But
Every time I tell people, they don't know.
how's it going?
So I figured it was good to tell you because they can become a big problem in autumn.
Have a conversation with have a potential conversation. She might be more knowledgeable about veils and things. Have a conversation with Amaris about it. Not the rabbit lady. We're talking Amaris, green hair in that sense, you know, hood, like browner colours in that sense, more like sand colours. Have a conversation with her. I feel like that might be good information for her as well to know.
Okay, I'll keep an eye out. I've just been telling everybody because every time I tell people they're surprised, so I figure, well, better time than any to know.
Yeah,
I've never seen him
I
fight.
mean, like
but
I
he
said,
seems
we
like
were
he's
aware of
talented.
one. Well, it's good to know that there are two, and of course, you know, during all the time they do become a problem, so it's good to know about that as well. So by all means, Nika, do appreciate it.
Especially once all the leaves stop falling. If they stop falling into like a place under the tree, then that could start causing fires. So.
Yeah, no, they do have that effect. I understand. Yeah, no, Ember Root does that. They are not to be
it
fucked
starts
with when
to
it comes
fold
to
in the
that.
ground around it. It's usually not enough to cause a fire by itself. It's usually not enough to cause a fire by itself, mind you.
Oh,
But
excuse
too
me,
many
lass.
things gather around it.
What can I do for you? What
Too
can
many
you want?
things gather around it, then it can cause a fire. It's kind of
I could likely
the way I
use
like
a
to
drink,
describe it is like
but
putting out a
also
bonfire.
Of course.
I have finished my commission, so I suppose I have that silver piece for you.
Everything catches on fire.
Lovely, yes. So, you know what, for the sake of it then, if you give me the silver piece, I'll get you a drink on the house, don't worry.
No, it's fine.
Appreciate it, lass. Of course. That one goes in my pocket, and I'll pay that out of my pocket as well when it comes to the pay. What do you want? You want to sell for normal ale, cider, wines? What do you want?
I would suppose I'll have some ale. I'm fairly thirsty. Been
I can do that.
a long day of running around.
I can believe that. I'll get you one of the ales from down below. They're a little bit colder than the others. So give me one moment.
What did you say your name was again, by the way, miss? Because you did introduce yourself.
My name is Sophie.
Sophie? Okay. How are you doing today, Sophie?
I apologize. I have trouble speaking plainly, especially about that. I will not be able to answer your question.
Oh. Oh. Sorry. You prefer people not to ask how you're doing?
Normally, I would have some masks to help me communicate, but I do not have my set of masks. I am working on remaking them.
Oh. May I ask?
Go the ale.
Your drinks here.
Thank you.
Want to take it back to may I ask, Sophie, if you feel comfortable? May I ask what exactly you are? If you're willing to share, you don't have to if you don't feel comfortable.
What I am? I am a person. If you are concerned, there is nothing to fear that way. I, however, had a run-in with a spirit. I hope that does not make you feel uncomfortable.
Oh, no, definitely not. I was genuinely curious over, I guess your predicament. If it's because of what you are or another reason, but now I know what has something to do with the spirit, it sounds like.
It is. I suppose.
I'm sorry that happened.
I don't know if it has anything to do with what I am, but that is how it is right now.
Understood. As much as I can. So, before you met the spirit, did you used to feel things better?
I have never drank a bottle so slow in my life.
Did Ez go back to the tournament?
I haven't
yes,
seen her in a
last time I saw her.
while.
Runelov,
Yes.
do you think do you think you can handle the bar for a second if I step outside for a moment? I don't want to see what everybody else is up to.
I'll be here for a while.
Of course.
Go right ahead.
By all means, love. Thank you so much.
Yes, you're welcome.
Hmm.
But I'm sorry, Sophie, you were saying? Before your spirit encounter? If you were saying, I don't know if you're comfortable telling me.
It is no problem. I was once like everyone else. Though I suppose I must make a correction. I simply have trouble speaking plainly. Nothing more.
Okay. I assumed you just had a particular dialect I was not familiar with.
Live in the moment.
Assumptions can be quite damaging.
Which, well, I will never make you drink. I do think.
No, I know there's a bigger picture to it. That's what happens when you don't get to know someone. You can only assume.
Of course.
Now, so
I
we don't know
suppose.
each other very well, but I'd love to consider you a new friend if you're willing to make friends here.
I think
I
that
mean,
would
if
be
you want-
good.
Ah, okay, wonderful. I don't want to like pressure you. You'd have to be someone's friend if you don't want to. That's okay too, you know.
The people in this town are quite kind, and that makes me
Fair enough. Sorry, I'm trying to.
It is good that this is the first town that I encountered.
Okay, well, good. Good. I'm glad you had a good experience so far. I will be right back. I have to check on something in the kitchen.
I plan to give you all the time I possibly can. But
I do apologize. I cannot stay for long. I still have work to do. I suppose the sun has already set, so
tomorrow there's no tomorrow to worry about.
it is still.
Okay, are you taking off?
Yes.
Alright, thank you for passing by. You take care.
Yeah, have a good one.
Enjoy the
It is
rest of
getting
your
late
day.
It was
out there.
nice meeting you.
Yeah, it's nice meeting you again. And
Well,
just to
seeing
remind
you.
I'm Aruna.
Of course. I will hopefully see you around.
Yes, I'll be around.
Yeah, have a good one.
Take care.
Okay.
I'm learning.
Ah, my throat. I'm not meaning to like choke up, but this cough is killing me. Anyway, that is everything. All my things are in order. Literally everything. I'll just run upstairs. I think I will still look around.
It's a shame these aren't fights to the death. It'd be more entertaining.
Yeah, it'd be a lot more cleanup though.
There would be actual fights then.
This is the first Donka we had. Oh, damn, here you have it, folks. The brutality of Phoenix, however, Oro taking it all. In my opinion, Kai, Gabi, he's gonna need a blacksmith to get out of that armor.
What happened?
Seems that Phoenix isn't just good at taking down monsters. The people's
He's
way.
good at. Holy shit, folks. Understood. Go on, get out of here, Kai. Good luck.
Next fight is you?
I think. All right, we're on 4 now, right?
Probably 1 in total, but I drank from 2 bottles. But I drank the equivalent of 1.
But you think it's about one? Overdo it.
Alrighty, folks. This.
We'll be back later. I should make some food. That's pretty good. I am just tired. It was fun. A bit difficult. Actually, I would say very difficult to do anything with the tournament going on. We got something. I appreciate the Racoon. Though it almost became purely medical roleplay. God, I hate medical roleplay. Sean is cool. I like Sean. They're fun to roleplay with. I've roleplayed with them before. All right.